The Fully Geeked.
Yes. Welcome, one and all. Welcome back. Episode 284 of the Fully Geeked pod. You have myself, Nate, the man in the know.
You got the one kiss twist.
You got the famous warrior Asterix. See what I did there, Nate? See what I did there?
I did see that. He's always right on the button of what's going on in the world.
Advertising, yeah.
Good, man. How's everyone? I apologize. I wasn't here last week, but I saw you lot's pod. I'd like to see that you lot held it down. I think I emailed you about something. I don't know if you lot responded, but I'll talk about that afterwards.
Is it? I'm talking.
Everyone's good though?
Yeah, man. All good.
Yeah,
bit tired. Just been doing some house renovations.
How's that going?
Yeah, been there the whole day. I think I've got about 2 weeks left. I always say I've always got 2 weeks left in it. So when 2 weeks comes, I'm going to start with another 2 weeks left in it.
Yeah.
How many arguments have you had?
Hardly any, really. Ain't been anything major in it. There's been like, but there's not been like arguments like.
I'm not even talking with the missus. I'm just talking like the builders, like everyone. Do you know what I mean?
Oh yeah. It's one of them like awkward arguments, isn't it? Like not necessarily arguments, but it's just like. But you said you were going to do this.
I thought you were going to plus this.
Yeah. There's always something new happening. That costs cha-ching.
Yeah. Oh no! To get that done, what we will have to do is. I'm sure I told you this. I'm sure I told you that. Yeah.
Exactly.
The extra cost is the extra.
And then there's like old school builders that just scribble down things on the scrap piece of paper, isn't it? Trust me. Yeah, I lost it.
If you don't mind, just pay me in cash. Just pay me in cash, please. Yeah. Like tax dodgers they are.
Yeah.
But I ain't no snitch.
I'm blaming them. I
hear them still.
I hear them.
They're doing a good job anyway.
For the hear this, demolish your extension while you're sleeping.
Let's put a hole in the pipe.
Oh gosh, what you saying on that?
I'm good, I'm good. Last week, I'm not gonna lie to you, I was in love. I know we talk about the weather a lot. I was in love with the weather. Like, it was beautiful. I was out there on lunch duty, break duty every day, bro, just trying to take in that melanin. Trying to get in that vitamin, the letter before E. And man, I was just doing that. And then today, like, it's a weird one. Like, from yesterday, the sun's still shining, but it's cold in the ass. Like, basically, I think I went on the weather report. It said, like, say 12, but feels like 5 because of the breeze.
Yeah.
So I'm like, okay, yeah. But it's been all right. I've just been doing a bit of work, sorting out my granddad's house and all that kind of stuff. So yeah, it's been busy, man. I would say renovating, but they did all that before. I'm just doing all the little things, like I went and bought my granddad new wardrobes, had to put them up, them kind of things, like take all the wood down, recycle place, all that stuff.
Yeah.
I needed help.
Yeah. I just want to say you and your ones. Where's the grandkids, man?
Yeah, well, not on the podcast. Not on the pod. Not on the pod. But it is what it is. It is what it is.
All right, cool.
Yeah, most definitely is what it is until it isn't, boy. But yeah, nice. Everything's all right, man. Everything's good. Enjoyed the bank holiday. Then back to the plantation.
Man.
Took NJ football Saturday. We went to go watch the Arsenal. We lost. He's always more upset than I am. But it's like I just hope that Wednesday makes it worth it, because they must know something I don't know.
Exactly, bro. Exactly.
They must know something I don't know, bro.
Because I don't know why we just the Champions League was always a slim chance, but the league, bro, just cement second. Now we're getting pulled into this top 4 battle.
Yeah, we're getting pulled into this.
And we've got 2 hard games. We've got Liverpool. I know they lost. And Newcastle. Those are not easy games. Those are bogey teams, if anything.
That's why I think it's funny. That's why I think it's funny, bro. I just have to laugh. But I think when Liverpool lost yesterday, it showed me that if we had done what we should have done, and Liverpool might have said, okay, we're going to lose Chelsea because we've already won the title or whatever. But in my head, I was like, you could have tried to catch them or something, man.
I know.
But yeah, football for you.
I tell you.
Yeah, it's all good in the hood, man. All good in the hood. Yeah. What I was talking to you about last week, bro, it was about the Eubank. So I was listening to podcasts, and obviously, every time I listen to podcasts, I start talking as if I'm on the podcast, innit? Yeah. Like, like when there's a break, I talk like it's my turn to talk or whatever. Yeah? And I was like, because I think you're thinking about the Eubanks bike. It was the way was like, yeah, the Eubanks in lyrical bike. And I was like, really?
Yeah, brother. We can't go back. Obviously, we can't go back.
We're not going back. I just don't know if that was like people talk like fight of the year. I was like,
yeah, 100%. Fight of the last 5 years, I'll say.
No.
The only fight that might come in contention was the Fury Wilder the third one. That's the only fight I could figure that may come in contention.
I thought the fight was boring, man.
What?
Yeah, you just said it in the messages.
Man. I thought it was boring, man.
No.
Like,
bruv, like sorry, Muff, but there was boxing on the weekend just gone. Yeah,
they watch it.
Bruv, it was dead anyway. It was dead, but they counted the punches in. I think it was 2 of the fights, and it still did the amount of punches that were thrown and landed in the Eubank and Conor fight. No, it was non-stop. What do you mean it was boring?
I didn't like it at all. Bro. Afterwards, I was like, I gave Ben his props a little bit because I was like, all right, he is clearly the smaller man, yeah. So I thought, okay, cool. It's like he's trying to thing, but yeah, I was not happy about that fight at all, bro.
No, that fight for me, I don't know what you was watching, bro.
But also, I think it's also maybe because I don't like them. Like I have no affiliation to them two whatsoever, bro.
What? So you didn't grow up with Eubank and Ben? They're beef?
No. Their dads are different from the children.
No, brother. It's a continuation. It's part 2 to the movie, bro. It's a sequel.
I hear it, but I don't because there's not really even beef between you two.
Of course there are.
What I mean. Nah, bro.
Like my man tried to cheat. Do you know what I mean?
You're right.
Look, you know, before the cheating thing, I'll say, yeah, it's all manufactured. It's all manufactured. And obviously, they're maybe not manufactured, but the beef will be a lot lighter than what it was. But because Conor Bell was caught cheating, that hate in Eubanks, it was positive.
Yeah, allegedly.
It was positive, but then he got cleared after further. But I'm just saying, that will ignite a hate, like a deep hate that there was already. So it wasn't no fake beef. It wasn't marketing. It wasn't. But he slapped my man with an egg. Like,
you saw how disgusted I was with that.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
But what I mean though, like, if it wasn't for the fact your dads are your dads, this fight should have never taken place.
Oh, of course, but that's the whole point.
No, but that's what I say to you. That's like that. Do you know what it is? I liken it to like David Beckham's son, or I don't know, Patrick Vieira's son, for example, and Roy Keane's son beefing. You're like, well, what are you really beefing about?
First of all, let's say you grew up here, or whoever.
Yeah.
If your parents hate each other, automatically you have some sort of, even though me and you don't really know each other, you have some animosity against that person because you, from birth, you've been told that guy over there is a pussy. Don't go there. Don't chat to him. He's bad news. Mm-hmm. So you grew up with that in your head, and you grew up watching your dad cussing my man, and he grew up with his dad cussing your dad. So
by the time you've grown up, though, Kel,
by
the time you've grown up here, our dads are blessed now.
No, they're blessed, but this is what I'm talking about. You remember you're young, so you're gonna talk your talk still.
Yeah, but that's what you can hate. All right, I can hate your dad, for example, but I'm not hating you, bro, because you're your dad's son. But I guess that's a little bit like the Mobland thing. So maybe I'm looking at it differently. Like maybe I hear it like it's family legacy. I hear it, but I think it's because bar the fact of your dad's your dad's, I don't like you two as boxers anyway. If that doesn't make sense. Like there's nothing that I like about. I don't think Conor Ben's sick. I don't think Chris Eubanks Jr. is sick. Like as in, yeah. Like I could do without them if that makes sense.
No one says that. No one says no.
But that's what I know.
They're sick fighters. No one says that.
No, but you know what? In my head, I'm like, if you two are sick fighters, it would make this fight even sick. Like I'm watching it because I like you two as boxers. Like I'm just watching it because your dads didn't like each other.
No, but they gave us a good boxing match, bro. All 12 rounds was just blood. Like I want to knock your head off your shoulders every round. Every round.
I don't know.
I loved it. I ain't seen a fight like that. And you could just see the hate was real. Like it was just too much. I loved it. I loved it, man. Anyway,
last week. But it was just like I said on the pod. I was arguing with myself on the pod. I was arguing with myself. Richard, I know you're not going to listen to this, but this is what we do. We listen to the pod and we talk like we're on it. Ask Richard what happened on the pod that he didn't watch it. He don't know nothing, but he just...
I
don't know. What good pod, boys. Always first in the comments.
Exactly,
Anyway, I mean, that is what it is. But yeah. No, it's good to be back. Yeah, man.
Welcome back, man. Welcome back.
Let's get moving, guys. Let's get moving.
Well, obviously, before we get moving, I know you forgot, so I'll just bring it up. I was in Germany. I was in Germany over the weekend.
I didn't forget. Okay. Why were you in Germany on the weekend? The Champions League final got until the end of the month.
I went to see the stadium just to make sure everything was ready for us, innit? You know what I mean? I had to make sure that, when Arsenal reach, you get me. But now, obviously, man, like Usher. So, to be honest, I bought these tickets. I can't remember when they came out last year, a spring or summer, I can't remember. And the missus begged me for the slash buy the tickets and whatnot. I was like, all right, cool. So got the ticket. I totally forgot about it until like 2.5 months ago. I was like, yeah, we're going to actually remember, yeah. I was like, oh shit. Yeah, cool. Because obviously I'm thinking bank account. But anyway.
Why Germany?
Because we tried to get tickets for the here. I don't know if you remember, but that morning, bruv, when the tickets came out in the UK, it was a mazza. It was a madness, like getting tickets. It was crazy. And the only available country was Germany, to be honest. So I was able to get through Germany. Yeah. So we went to Berlin on a Thursday. Usher performed on a Friday. Bruv, it was good. It was good. But you know what? Yeah. Just a word of advice. If you're gonna watch a concert in Europe and they say the doors open at 8, make sure you get there at 8, latest 8:15. Because in Europe, they mean their time. It's not like the UK where they say Usher's the doors open at 8, and Usher, in your mind you think Usher's coming on at 10, right? Or 9:30. Like he's not going. You're gonna have warm up acts. You're gonna have this, that. Do you know what I mean? DJ playing a couple of tunes, brother. So, but we were in a restaurant, literally 2 seconds away from the arena. 8 o'clock hits. We're like, we got time. Yeah, we ordered some food. We're chilling, busting joke, blah blah blah. This casually just eating. After time 8:30. Yeah. We're cool. Da. All right, let's get going. Quarter to 10 to. All right, let's get going. Well, so when we were coming to the restaurant now, the arena was packed, like queues were mad. So like, all right, cool. So and this was like about 7:30 to 8. So we're just chilling in the restaurant eating, yeah. We come out quiet. We're like, raw. The Europeans are so organized. How did they get a queue quick like that? They're very organized. We're waiting, they're like, raw. So we just strolled in. As soon as we strolled in, all we hear is some singing. We're like, what singing? That sounds like Usher. And because it was me and my missus' friend and her hubby, and then my missus' other friend with her sister. So we're like, sorry, who's that? Is that Usher singing? They're like, yeah. What? What time? How long's your stage? Oh, since 8. What?
You missed that much of the concert,
bruv. Listen. So we're running everywhere, just trying to get to us. But once our seats all the way over there, you know, we go to the airport and like, oh yes, your gate is 57. It's like a 45-minute walk, bruv. We finally got there. Usher singing "Let It Burn."
What a convenient song.
What a convenient song. What a convenient song.
Oh my gosh.
Let It Burn. Then when we sit down, it goes to confessions. They ask people beside us, like, yo, they're from London as well. They said, yo, why long has he been here? She goes, oh, we've been here from 8:30. And when we got here at 8:30, he was on stage. We're like, what? Oh man, we're so pissed. We missed all these I think he done it like his early stuff first.
Oh, like in chronological order.
Yeah, he did his early stuff first. So we missed all his early stuff, all his first albums.
My Way, everything. You missed My Way.
Nice and slow.
Yeah.
You listen,
you missed all
of that. Pissed, bro.
So basically, you didn't really get to really experience the whole concept.
Yeah,
really.
man. So obviously Let It Burn, and there was Let It Burn Confessions. After Confessions, they went to his dance stuff. You know, his dance nonsense.
Yeah. Basically, anything after 8701 is just not.
No.
Sorry. Anything after Confessions is just like word.
Kel, I apologize. I really don't mean to make you feel worse. Yeah. All right. Burn, yeah, was song 25 of the set list, bro. Confessions Part 2 was number 26.
Yeah.
You missed.
Yeah. Don't.
No.
Go.
Yeah, you bleed the whole album. Hey Daddy, Daddy's Home. You miss My Way. You Make Me Wanna. You Remind Me. You Don't Have to Call. Don't Waste My Time. Caught Up.
This songs are crucial to his DNA.
Have you missed Lovers and Friends?
Oh, shut up. Shut up.
Yeah.
Shut up.
That was 21.
Nice and slow. Is eating.
You Got It Bad. That was the song before you get and Climax. Whoa. No, Joyce, that's bruv, you know what, yeah? You slightly need to go again, you know.
Apparently he's going back to UK. Apparently he's going back to UK.
Yeah, I think you gotta slightly go again, bro.
Brother.
Lesson learned, man.
Listen, Europeans don't miss about their time, brother. Europeans don't miss about.
So does that mean he didn't have an opening act?
No opening act, no DJs, nothing. 8, I think latest 10 past 8, 8:15, he was on stage.
Wow.
I would have been sweating.
Now, you know, I feel my heart's palpitating now, bro.
I feel like I was there, bro.
Bro, it was not a good start. It was not a good start.
A big different country as well, you know, not even in the end.
Bro, all the money, bro.
But the second half of the concert, was it good?
No, it was good. So from Confessions, it went to his dance music, all that dancing. And then after that, they went back to his R&B stuff, which was good. So we got like a good, like it feels like 10:30. So we got like an hour and a half of him. Do you know what I mean? We got like an hour and a half of him. So pause. So yeah, yeah. So that was good. It was good. It was a good concert. Good performance. Performance wise, you can't knock it. Do you know what I mean? It was all good. Then obviously the famous Cherries came along, and he comes out with his white fur coat, going around feeding the girl them cherries and whatnot. But there was one part where there was a couple, yeah, and the guy and the girl was like, "Nah, I'm with him." Well, I actually didn't care. That guy's a devil in that. I actually didn't care, bro. I was like, "Oh, you're with him? All right, cool." You're still gonna lick it, though, innit? She would done it. She had to do it. But then the idiot thing was, Usher gave another cherry. No, she asked for a cherry to give to her husband. I'm like, do you know what the cherry symbolizes? Do you know what the cherry? You know what it symbolizes, right?
I guess
you told me, bro.
Yeah.
The scrotum. You get me? So I'm like, what are you giving to your hubby for? So the hubby's there like an idiot. Doing
No, but
anyway.
in his defense, Kel, in his defense, he didn't do the whole tongue thing. He just ate he just ate it. It was a bit.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't
No, I
matter.
know, but I'm saying like he didn't try to do that.
What, do you see it? Do you see it?
Yeah, I've seen it. You know
It
where I
doesn't
saw
matter,
it
bro.
as well, Kel?
Huh?
You know where I saw it as well? I'll message you.
All right, cool. But anyway, like, don't entertain it. Don't entertain it. And secondly, don't let that happen to your wife or your missus. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, nah. Like, we can move on.
So we gonna, all right, Kel, you've gone to the Usher concert. You're sitting in the front row. He comes along with the cherries, goes to missus, bang.
Bro, straight, nah. Nah, what are you doing? No way.
I was gonna be like, you better pop your collar, Kel. Better pop your collar, Kel. The wife's got Michael Jackson voice, got a wire. Go.
No, because I heard, like, obviously there was, I can't remember, there was one in London. Obviously, I think it was in London, yeah. And we saw the girl go a bit mental with the cherry thing, yeah. And then there was a story, I don't know if it's social media or whatever, like the man's going to divorce the wife over.
No, she came on the news and said that she's not married.
No, okay, well, that's what because in my head I'm thinking that's ridiculous. It's a bit much, isn't it? Like,
it's all fake news, man.
Fake news. But if a man was, is it justified for a man to respond like that though?
Yes. What respond as in don't come
like,
here? Like
your missus. All right. Say for example, they've gone Germany. You're over here with a man, them.
Yeah.
The cherries thing happened.
Okay. So I'm not there.
You're not there.
Nah, she should just turn her face and no.
It's Usher.
Straight. I don't care. What is he, Jesus or something?
No. Okay. All right.
No.
Flip, hold, reverse. That's Tiana Taylor. She's got a little. I don't know. Maybe it's not cherries. Maybe it's a mango. I have no idea what it is. Yeah.
Mango.
I don't know.
Mango. It was difficult to eat.
Those vibes, yeah.
No.
Are you still saying nah? It's cool, bro. Sorry, no thanks.
Nah. I'll message you later, but no.
No, I mean it's a mad one.
But there's one Asian girl because he came up near us, like proper near us, and there was an Asian girl begging on her knees, begging for it, bro. And she's just like, oh my gosh, yeah, it was a lot.
It's weird because like the only person I guess in our times that I don't know, maybe it wasn't like that, but I mean like has that effect was like Michael. You know, like how Michael like we just dropped down like, oh my god. Maybe even Beyonce has that vibe. I don't know. I've never been to Beyonce concert.
Yeah, her fans are proper fans, so I'm guessing it will be like that as well. Yeah. But now, obviously, it was a terrible start. But But apart from that, it was good. At least we got an hour and a half of him. You know what I mean? And yeah.
As a man, was the food good in the restaurant though?
It was. But you know what? What happened? Because me and other guy were walking around for ages. Like we just walking around town, normal tourist thing. So we got a McD's during this time. So we went to the restaurant. We wasn't really that hungry anyway. So we just thought, let's get a Caesar salad. So we just got a Caesar salad. That was it, man. So the food was just average. Yeah.
Chicken Caesar salad or just?
Chicken Caesar salad. Yeah.
We just got a Caesar salad. No, bro. You must have given the Usher for lettuce.
Trust me, brother. Oh man.
Nice. Well, man, I feel like we need to somehow make this Usher concert, bro. I go look at his tour dates, bro. Richard's watched it, Kel's watched it. Like, I feel like
if I do, I'm gonna make sure me and the missus sits outside the room. You get me, like outside the room. As furthest as possible.
just listening.
Get the cop.
Nah, that's good, man. Nah, defo. To be fair, I don't know. I love going concerts anyway. So I know I've got a couple of festivals over the summer. I might need to try and see if there's any concerts going on. Like, I know a lot of people came over, but you know what it is? I don't. How do you hear about concerts that are happening? Like, is there like a website or something?
No, so the Usher thing, obviously, the missus. I
Yeah,
had no
it's
idea.
like they always seem to keep their ear to the ground. But I'm just generally, how do you know?
Social media,
Social media. No, social media.
I'd go to. No, the thing is, I don't know if I would go to a Tiana Taylor concert.
I ain't gonna lie to you. I don't have enough of her songs to go.
That's the thing is, I feel like I'd be going under false pretenses.
Yeah, just for one reason only.
Yeah.
To be honest,
it's a weird one. I feel like as we get to a certain age, I like what I like, and I like old school artists, innit? Like, so it'd be like the Usher thing almost, like people that we singing when we were younger, innit? Or rapping or whatever. Yeah. Okay. Well. Yeah. You saw that one.
Yeah, I saw that one.
Oh gosh, you make me wanna. All right, Merv.
Yo.
What is the news? What is the new media news going on this week?
So, GTA 6 is being delayed to May 2026. I'm semi angry and happy about it at the same time, innit? Because that would have been my incentive to get my PS5, get me just get back on the game, immerse myself back into this world, don't talk to nobody apart from anyone just playing online with it. But yeah, they've delayed it. I don't know why they've delayed it, but I'm just assuming it's due to like maybe development of the game still. Maybe they still need to finish things. But if that is the case, I hope it is the case, because that means we're just going to get a better game. Like, the problem is with these games that can go online and stuff like that, it's just things like there's probably bugs or fixes that need to be done in it. So,
but the saving grace is they've actually given us a date now.
Yeah.
Because before that we didn't have a date.
They just said 2025, didn't they?
Yeah, they said like fall 2025. What does that mean? At least now it's like a movie. We've got a date.
Yeah. So it's like May 26th, isn't it? Basically.
It'll be half term.
Yes, that'd be a good time to get it.
It would definitely be a good time to get it, man.
But yeah, I'll say, still looking forward to it. It still gives me some time, so that's all right.
Yeah, I don't know what I'm going to do now with my game, my computer for the next year, but that's fine.
Yeah, and I don't know if you guys watched Roadhouse, the remake of Roadhouse with Jake Gyllenhaal, the old Patrick. So yeah, remake of the old Patrick Swayze film.
No, I know you liked it.
I don't think I've seen that.
Yeah,
it came on Prime, innit?
Say that again.
It came on Prime.
Yeah, it came on Prime, and it had what's his name, Conor McGregor as well. That was like the antagonist. Yeah, so like, but yeah, like I don't even know if I saw the original enough. I know I've seen bits of it, but I don't think I've seen it whole. Like, this was an old film, but when I watched this new one, I thought this is actually quite decent. You know, it's just a good film, beat 'em up film, like exaggerated and everything like that. So that was good. But apparently now they're making a sequel because it was that popular, basically, and Guy Ritchie's set to direct it. So to me, that just straight away this is a good fit, because obviously we're watching Mobland currently as well, and obviously that's good and stuff. But I think Guy Ritchie he's really good at doing action as well. Like, so even what's that film we done? I think it was Sherlock Holmes he done as well with Robert Downey Jr. and stuff. So yeah, I just think that this film fits him perfectly in it. I'm looking forward to seeing it.
Is it going to be the remake of the original Roadhouse 2, or is it going to be a separate, like a new film? And the thing is, I didn't watch any of them.
Oh yeah, but it was a remake. Yeah, remake. So the first one that came out was a remake of the first one. Yeah. So this is just going to be the remake. I mean, to say the sequel to the remake, if that makes sense.
Yeah. But will it be anything like the Roadhouse 2 that came out?
I don't think there was a Roadhouse 2 ever. There's only just one Roadhouse. So there's the ones that came out in the 80s was just with Patrick Swayze. That was just the one film.
Yeah, then they made a sequel 2006.
Really?
Yeah.
I probably don't know. I don't even know that one existed.
No, I think it was a direct to video. You know them fuckers.
Yeah.
That
So
just
was this one, funny enough.
Oh yeah, straight Channel 5 thing. But obviously this one's straight to Prime, but yeah.
Yeah, I didn't even know that, man. Yeah, if that happened, like obviously no one knew about it until now. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so looking forward to that. And then trailers. This didn't get much, but there's the sequel to Now You See Me. So this one's called Now You See Me, Now You Don't. So like
The third one now, yeah?
Yeah, the third one now, it's the third one. And I think what's probably happened is that the team were just disbanded. So like where they were just doing their things in the original like 2, the main character played by Jesse Eisenberg, he's just like on his own. Just I don't know if he's trying to save somebody or something, but when he does go to the place where he needs to go to, that's when you see the others like Eyes the Fisher character, Woody Harrelson, Dave Franco as well. Like, but I know Morgan Freeman's back in it.
Okay, good.
I don't think Michael Caine's going to be in this one because I think he's quit acting now, so he's not going to be there. But we didn't see Mark Ruffalo in it. But again, I don't know if you saw the original, like the first 2. But
I love the first 2.
Yeah, different, isn't it? It's like you never really see like any films with like modern day magicians in it, basically.
Yeah, I love but it's not even modern day magicians. They do magic on a grand scale, like they'll do like a big heist.
Yeah.
And everything like, what the hell? This is a show, bro. But
be in another country, end up in another country or something.
Yeah.
Man.
Yeah.
In the end, they still got all the money.
Yeah. No, it's good. I like them films. They're entertaining.
Mad twists and turns.
Yeah.
Mad twists and turns.
Yeah, I did like that first twist where Mark Ruffalo was the. I can't remember what they called him, but yeah, I didn't see that coming at all. Like, so that was good.
Do you remember that is out?
I know it's out in 2025 this year.
Okay.
I don't know when. And then we had 2 films by A24 actually. So the first one was the Smashing Machine, and that has Dwayne Johnson in it. The thing is, the only thing that just like drew me to this trailer is that I thought, who's that guy? Like, it looks like Dwayne Johnson, but he's got a head full of hair, and he just looks different. So this film is basically based on the UFC fighter Mark Kerr, basically like a biography of him, like where he struggles being an MMA fighter, and I think he was addicted to opioids as well. But you can just see this is a proper like really gritty, like just down to earth sort of biography, but. It looks so different from what I've seen Dwayne Johnson do in other films, really. So I'm looking forward to that.
Okay, the thing that's out in October.
Yeah, that's also out this year as well.
Yeah, October.
Yeah. And then the third one was Highest to Lowest. So I think that just came out today, this trailer, and that's with that's another Spike Lee joint. With Denzel Washington and I don't know how you pronounce his name, ASAP Rocky.
ASAP Rocky. ASAP Rocky. The famous warrior said ASAP Rocky.
Gosh. Oh, you just said your uncle age right there, Oh gosh.
You know what? I didn't say Rihanna's man.
ASAP,
Allow me.
That is massive. That's massive. That's massive. That's massive.
Oh gosh. Yeah, so this is like an America a crime thriller basically, and it's based on some Japanese film that came out in the 60s. I think high and low basically. So it didn't show too much, only like a 52-second trailer. But obviously it's got Denzel in it, it's got Spike Lee and your A$AP Rocky. Yeah.
Right, Jeffrey Wright.
Yeah,
Ice
Jeffrey
Spice,
Wright as well, of course. Jeffrey Wright too. So
and Ice Spice.
yes. So the combination of all those things that look, man.
Thing is, I might have to tell that one at school.
Who is this guy? Who is this guy? So
Okay, that film comes out August, and then I think it's also going to go on Apple TV.
yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Okay, cool. That's good. That's it. All right, cool. Well, they're the trailers. Thank you very much, bro. I know you man are still watching this. Well, not you man are still watching this. Merv, you're watching it. Your boy Rich Hate Hair. Last week you didn't talk about it because I don't think it was on.
That wasn't on. No.
Was it on this week?
Yeah, it was on this week. Yeah.
All right, give us a quick roundup. Is it
Yeah.
like soon finished now, isn't it?
So basically, like what happened is basically, they're just like Kanan's still trying to find what's his name, what's that name? Famous's killer, but he believes it's Rack anyway. So he's like, and Duke's like, look, don't do anything rash. His girlfriend's like, don't do anything rash as well. Marvin, like he's just. Yeah, he basically where he's just been killing what's his name, Stefano's people. Like he's just been killing the wrong people basically. So he's potentially like in a doghouse with him. Like I don't think Stefano knows yet, but we'll find out. What's his name? Neek's just like obviously still trying to gain power. He's gone to what's that Wendell Pierce's character? But him and his wife anyway. He's just going to them for deals and they're just like basically, look, we'll think about it. And he's like, no, I want to do it. And he's like, no, just calm yourself down. We think about it as well. What else happened in here? Like, I think that I don't know if you remember that scene. That guy, was his name Driller or Killer or something like that? The one that Lou picked up from prison to be on his record label. That was more or less in the beginning episodes.
In this season.
Yeah.
I think I watched one episode,
Yeah, so Lou basically got someone out of prison, innit? And like,
yes, I remember.
Yeah, but where and remember, I don't know if you saw that episode where the record label guy or the guy that's investing the money into it, like he was just talking about, remember he said he's a Jew. I think, did he say he's a Jew? Yeah, he said he's a Jew, and like he said, hey, he's got all this money stashed in his house, like, and and then. The guy, the artist and his friends, like basically just went to go and rob the place. I don't think they successfully done it. So he ended up telling like Lou that he's, they done the robbery gone wrong sort of thing. So they have to finish the job. Says like, you've got to get me out of trouble because I don't want to go back whatever. And Lou goes to the guy that's ordering the hit to do the robbery, and they're just like basically, who are you in it? Like you're nobody, because we back in the day you used to be somebody, but you're basically no threat to us, and you come in there as a disrespect. So basically, watch your back. But I think like Lou just kind of said like, no, I ain't no waste man, basically, innit? But all right, cool, I'll just leave anyway. Like so, but all the while, because I think later on they kind of do a stakeout at the studio. I think they just want to take Lou out and the other guy, but Lou's just obviously 2 steps ahead of them. And just takes them out, and he just smiles. So it's like Lou's back in the game now. And he's like he's just feeling that gangster power back now. So that was a bit of a re-arc to him. So that was quite good. Yeah, but other than that, that's what happened really. It wasn't like
What we got? Is that 3 more episodes?
2 more.
Was ending on 9?
No, 10. So we're on episode. This one was episode 8.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let me change that in the doc. 8. All right, wicked. All right, that's Power Book 3, Raising Kanan, Season 4, Episode 8.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Mobland boys. Everyone up to date, Mobland?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna let you lot speak, but I will let you lot know now. Maeve is the devil reincarnated.
She needs to get the most horrid death ever seen on a TV show. The most horrid death.
I was saying the same thing today whilst I was watching it. I love Helen Mirren as an actor. I think she's amazing. She's great. But this character that she plays, yeah, she needs the worst, most deserved death, bro, ever.
Trust me. Go on.
No, I was gonna say I'm talking Power Book death. I'm talking them, you know, like them wild deaths, bro. Like that don't make sense. Falls off a building, lands, still alive, but then a car runs her over or something.
I'm thinking worse than that. You know what I'm thinking about? What was it? Remember that nun in Game of Thrones? The one that was shame on you.
Yeah.
Do you remember how she went?
Yeah.
No, yeah, but do you remember how she went, don't they? I do remember how she went. Well, remember Mountain was.
Yeah.
Cersei left Mountain to do whatever he wanted.
Yeah, do what you gotta do.
Do what you gotta do.
That's so dark. Kel.
Nah, man. Nah, Maeve. Nah. Nah, man. 'Cause I know she's the one that done the car bomb, but I don't know why it's covering for her. Like, I know it's her. You know what I mean?
It's dumb, bro. But you know what it is, yeah? Like, I love Mobland, yeah? But you see, like, I felt there was a sense of realism to it, yeah? And each week, I'm starting to lose the realism.
Yeah, I get you.
Each week, this is now becoming a fantasy, bro. Bro, the thing is, yeah, you know, they blew up the wife for no reason.
Yeah.
The man said truce, you know?
Truce. The
man said, I know you lot killed my son. Yeah? Man said, all I want you to do is you're not going to trouble my son. He said, all right, cool. I just want peace on the streets, bro.
But if I catch your son out and about, slap, you get me? He's fair game.
And the joke is, I just thought it's stupid reason to kill her, but I thought the reason was simply because she cussed Maeve, isn't it? And you know Maeve's a hothead already, so it's like, what? But I didn't realize when Conrad said, no, I'm the one that ordered it here. And I'm like, but I'm still thinking, are you just saying that to protect Maeve because Maeve's a new canon? Yeah, like because it doesn't. Yeah, because it stands to reason. Look, everyone knows that you guys, basically your family is responsible for my son's death. And I did say to you, like, you know what? I respect that you still come to the funeral. So it's like, yeah, it's fair to say like that if I see him, he's fair game, isn't it? Basically, but it feels like Conrad was just kind of making a reason for him to do something about it, rather than actually this is made for really. She just lose canon, isn't it? Even is like, what did he say? How dare you speak to Conrad effing 1,000 guns, machine guns, Harrington? Man's got some whole title for his name, you know.
No, even the way that Harry acted last week, like he deserves a slap as well.
What did he do last week?
Harry.
Was it Harry? The wrong name. Who's the grandson?
Oh,
Eddie deserves a slap, bro. I just think to myself, like, you know what it is, if I'm the granddad, deal with him, bro, because I can't be bothered. He don't listen, bro.
Yeah,
I've been in people's house acting the arse, you know.
He's a Joffrey. He's a Joffrey, man. He used to get...
Yeah, bro. But he's one of them. He's entitled.
Yeah,
and I can't take it.
Yeah, he's just always protected by Maeve, isn't it?
That's why I love the way Harry just shook him up last episode.
Yeah, Harry's not scared of him at all. But
like listen, You get me? Just shook him up. Man had to shed a tear. Man had to shed a tear. But
And
yeah.
it's mad, you know, because like that whole episode, Richie only said one word, you know, run. That's what he said. He had a phone call twice, and it's like the only word he said was run.
But what I don't get though, I think they made a mistake or a little flaw, because Maeve only knew that the hotel they were staying at. They didn't know where they were going. They didn't know what they were doing in Antwerp.
Yeah,
they had no idea. Yeah, Belgium. They had no idea what they were doing there. So, but she knew the hotel they were staying at, but they were long gone. And who? How did they get an intel that quickly to know where they were going? Do you know what I mean? Even Harry didn't even know. Do you know what I mean? Harry had to like.
Wasn't there other people that were gonna come? Because I'm sure what's her name, Serafina, was like, no, her guys are already there, isn't it?
Yeah, Serafina's guys were there. Remember, she said her guys were going to be there. She didn't even know her guys.
Yeah. I swear.
No, but it was trust me, it was a flaw. Like not a flaw, but it was a thought out well. Like,
yeah. Oh no, because Harry just went on these ones, didn't it, to go there?
Yeah, Harry just went on these ones. Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yes,
I mean, he's not even there yet.
Yeah.
He's even made it there yet.
Exactly.
No.
And he started making his way before Maeve called Richie.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? So it's like it doesn't make sense. But anyway. But obviously Richie's got a link. He's got links, boy, Richie. He's got links, boy. Because that man there, the laser beams and all sorts.
He said, well, who did he ask for? Who was it that deals with the coke? I can't remember what nationality he said.
Oh, the Mexicans.
The Mexicans. Yeah,
the Mexicans. Bro, he like like he just said it. Boom, it's gonna happen now. That man came in, do, bear man. Like when you think stuff like, okay, raw, who like snitched on the other side, bro? They were taking out everybody, bro.
Everyone.
Just Serafina left with my man, the man that's actually asked, like, it's my deal. Shut up, man.
Yeah.
A brother, innit? What's his name?
Brendan, yeah.
Ain't nothing to
Do you think they survived? Do you think they're gonna survive? Man just probably wet himself as well, you know.
Because there's no way Harry can take all them man. I don't care who you are, Harry.
Yeah,
You're one man. There's no way you can take that army down, bro. On your J's. If he does, they're like Nate said, this is like it's pure fantasy now.
Turn to gangs of London now, isn't it?
You guys are like John Wick, you know what I mean? Nah, come on.
Yeah, John Wick, save my dog type fantasy, bro.
Yeah, nah. So they gotta make it realistic, man. They have to make it realistic. Like, yeah.
Now you said I want to see a John Wick and Gangs of London crossover, please.
But yeah.
Also, Maeve is deep because Maeve has done this so that he will kill Serafina.
Yeah. But
Maeve don't like
yeah, of course she does. She doesn't. She's obviously that's bruv. Conrad had an affair in it, so obviously she don't like the child, obviously. But
I think she doesn't want him to kill Brendan.
No, she goes. She told Richie like, if you harm a hair on Brendan, then you don't want to get to on my bad side. Basically, that's what she told Richie. In it, if I was Richie, I wouldn't care. Are you mad? You killed my wife,
and my son.
Are you mad? Both of them are gone. Both of them.
Yeah. Everyone's dying, you know. Everyone's dying.
What else have I got to fight for, bro? I'm taking Maeve out.
Trust me, Maeve. I don't care if you're in it. You try to convince him. You are part of it. Thank you very much for giving me the intel. Thank you very much.
Do you reckon Maeve and Richie have done something in the past?
It's I don't know. They're implying it because the way even Eddie looked at it,
Eddie looked at me like, what?
Yeah.
And then he's going, oh yeah, it's like chess. You just play with us. No. I said these women are devious, bro.
And do you know as well? Do you think Conrad's like some sort of like P word, basically? Like the way he was talking to Harry's daughter.
The girl.
Like look, like a man needs a woman. No, a woman needs a man to protect her, and like I'll protect you. And like there's some kind of sleazy behavior going on there because he done the same thing to her mum like a couple of episodes before, innit? He's all touching up her leg and that.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean it's a PDF file because the mom's of age, isn't it?
I think he's one of them kind of gangsters that make everybody feel uncomfortable.
Yeah.
Like everybody must be afraid of me. Everybody fears me for different reasons.
Yeah.
Like it doesn't matter your man's Harry, bro.
Yeah.
At any moment I could do X, Y, and Z to you.
You see that not to compare because they're both Irish, but you see that in Kin, the uncle in Kin, like he was a PDF file. Do you know what I mean? Because do you know what I mean? Like he was that was part of his character and whatever. But I don't think Conrad is.
That reminds me of the guy Kin and Paulie, I think his name is in this one, isn't it? Like,
what's wrong with him?
He's one-liners, isn't it? It's just like
one-liners. It's there.
It took him 5 days. It took me 7. Like it was just muttering and like, shut up, Paulie.
Who is he? Is he a family member or is he a worker?
I mean, just a hired help, isn't it?
Okay.
It's probably just probably in the background in this whole series, man.
For his name, you would think you have more of a character in this.
Exactly. Yeah. Still loving it.
Yeah, it's good, man. It's really.
And you know what? Yeah, this TV series opening theme song does not get skipped, bro. It does not get skipped at all. Like that's something that's in my head, isn't it, all the time.
Yeah,
like,
I forgot how it goes, to be honest.
I'm not going to try and attempt it.
I love that Merv. You see where is it? Merv is a music man, yeah, but not in the generic standard everyday. Like a lot of the time, the music's on. The thing is, on this one, you can't press skip because it comes on Paramount Plus, so it doesn't give you skip options. Paramount Plus still wants to give you adverts, yeah.
Yeah.
Me, I'm gonna take that 60 seconds. I'm gonna go and get myself a drink, whatever. Merv is in. He's tuned in.
I'm probably vibing, bro.
But if it was ASAP Rocky, man, would be good.
When it comes to game show time, innit? When it comes to game show, have me on your team. We're winning, innit? Because I'm gonna know all these weird songs that no one will know, innit? So there you go.
Ask Merv, name one ASAP Rocky song. He won't know his shit.
And it's true, I don't.
But the maddest thing is you do. Like it's a weird one because
I probably might know it around the way, but I just don't know who sings it.
All right, how many episodes more we got left of Mobland? Is it 3? 7? No, 7, 8, 9, 10. 4.
Where are we on now?
That was episode 6.
Yeah, 4, isn't it? 4 episodes.
4. So what are we saying? What big thing do you think is going to happen before the end of the?
I'm thinking Harry kills Conrad.
You reckon?
Yeah, he's basically like, I don't know, the things that he's doing with his wife and his daughter. Yeah, he's overstepping the mark, isn't it? I reckon. I don't know. I'll put it out there. Put it out there, innit?
I don't know.
I was thinking Kevin will kill Conrad. He's dead. I was thinking Kevin will switch on his dad. That's what I was thinking.
I don't know. I don't know, you know.
The only thing
I might be even thinking Kevin dies. You know what I mean?
Nah, it is. I need there to be a series 2, man. So
I
feel like if I don't know. Nah, I don't know. Maybe the thing is, even if they take out the others, it kind of leads you to like who's the warring family, innit?
Yeah.
That's what I mean. So, someone big will die. So I think one of the big names will die.
Hopefully, maybe.
Because that's the thing. You got Pierce Brosnan, Helen Mirren, and Tom Hardy. They're like the biggest names there. Are they?
Yeah.
What's their schedule like?
It's starting to make me think that Helen Mirren is taking too much joy in this role. She might actually she's enjoying herself too much. You know, if I meet her, I'm gonna question her if I go up to her and say hello. You know, like one of them.
No, I can't say hello to her, bro.
No, that's what I mean. Like, you imagine you go to a restaurant, you see her, you're like, oh, that's cool, bro. It's cool, bro.
It's You see how Joffrey couldn't get no jobs after Game of Thrones? Yeah. He said he couldn't get a job because everyone just hated him so much. Like he couldn't.
Yeah.
And there's someone else. There's another actor who played a role that everyone hated.
She's big 79 as well, you know.
That's what I'm saying. She's lucky she's old. She's lucky. She's lucky she's old, boy. God, yeah. Her career would have been written off straight.
Yeah, no, she's doing the most, bro. She's doing the most. All right, well, I'm glad we're all still enjoying Mobland. All right, this week was a little bit different. Well, I say a little bit different. Yeah, it's a little bit different. Which was The Last of Us Season 2, Episode 4.
Mm-hmm.
Everyone saw it?
Yeah.
Thoughts on Last of Us Season 2, Episode 4?
I think it's okay still. Like, you know, for someone that hasn't played the game, I haven't got much to complain or compare it to about it in that sense. But yeah, just seeing where it's going really, because there wasn't really any. No, there was action scene in this one thing, but I think to me the standout of the episode was more about Ellie and Dina, isn't it?
Yeah.
Just chatting basically, just like sharing, just sharing things with each other really, just talking about the old world, the new world and stuff, and Dina obviously revealing that she's pregnant as well, like. And you know they're going to be mums or dads or whatever, like, but also Dina finding out that Ellie was infected or got bitten, basically, isn't it? So yeah, it was a slow one today, but
it was. I'm gonna lie to you. I watched this episode and I thought, does that really happen in the film, like in the game? Every time I watch this, it makes me want to buy the game even more. But my issue is going to be that I play games really, really slowly. Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's probably going to take me about 5 years to catch up to where this is now.
Yeah.
Like if man like Merv is telling me that he never got to finish the game, yeah, I can't see me as a real part-time gamer getting to this far, bro.
Do you know what? I think just for me, it's just that one little. It's not even to say like it was a major thing that's probably hard to get past in the game. I feel like, I feel like I need to play it again from the start, and I reckon if I do play it, I'm gonna get past that bit easily. I don't know why. I just believe that. Do you know what I mean?
Does it have an easy setting?
I hope so.
Yeah.
That's how I play computer games, bro. I don't go fuck, bro. I'm not trying to show off to anybody, bro.
Really, you just want to pay for the enjoyment, man.
I'm gonna play it for the enjoyment and just let him go. But I thought it was good. I thought the beginning bit. Jeffrey Wright was his name in it. Jeffrey Wright.
Yeah, that's of course. Yeah, Jeffrey Wright. Yeah.
So I was a little bit like I didn't understand. Obviously, they're in the back of the army van, whatever it is.
Yeah, the SWAT van, whatever it is.
Yeah, and then my guy's making the jokes. Like he's making some jokes, and then like obviously he turns around and he says, "Yeah, no, that's not funny because of blah blah." Then everyone's like, Then he gets out, he meets the people. Yeah, like, okay, cool. Then he says, "You come out here." Then he just dashes the grenade in there, closes the door, bro. Boom! I said, "Raw, you took out the whole of your squad." Felt no way. Then looks at the man and said, "Yeah, you got to make a choice." I said, "Yeah." Next, I see the jackal. Say again, Kel?
Reminds me of the jackal. That's what he done. That's what he done, isn't it?
Yes, he did. Yeah.
No, but I like this episode. I liked it. It was different layers. Do you know what I mean? And the only part I didn't like was when she goes, "Oh, I'm pregnant," and it's like lips. I was like, okay, I don't get why that would turn you on, but okay, cool. Each their own. But apart from that, that was a good storyline. Yeah, it's just like how they're gonna get to this tower now. Like how they're gonna get there. It's gonna be mad. But I don't know who those Scar people are. Like what? Like why do they massacre all the Scar people? And what are they trying to get from the Scar people? Like they're saying, because Jeffrey White, so I don't know what his name was in the show. But he was like, no, we want to know certain details, but I don't know, like it wasn't really explained what he wants to know, why they massacred the whole tribe, and like it just wasn't clear. On that part of things of what is it about them and what are they scared about, this Scar family, like the Scar tribe, or what, because it seems like a fear factor regarding this Scar tribe, whatever they are. Do you know what I mean? So it'll be interesting to get more details around that. But man.
I'm curious too, man. I don't know.
I feel like I said, for me, I think it's actually sick because none of us have played the game.
Yeah.
Or none of us know anything about it. So, but it's a weird one because we know nothing about it, but then there's people out there, like the outside, that know everything. And it feels like we're not part. Like you're just not part of the party.
Yeah, Ty, like I said, like, I lived with Ty when he was playing it, so I remember the game because Ty was in the sitting room playing it all the time. So
that's that long ago, isn't it? Yeah, it came out a long time ago. Actually,
long time ago. Yeah.
I think I even had that conversation with Ty the other day, and he was going, I clocked both of them. I said, yeah, don't talk about it. Don't talk about it. Don't talk about it.
You know what's deep though? Like, and it's funny you say that, Kel, because like, even like with people that it's weird. People that have played the game obviously know what to expect. Like, apparently they're angry anyway because they're angry that it happened. Like, obviously, I'm talking about Joel dying. They're angry that he died in the game in the first place, so they weren't happy about that decision. And there's just a lot of controversy with like, what's her name's character? Not Ellie, Abby. Like, with her.
Because she's slim and she should be hinged.
So there's also people as well that are just kind of probably general basic TV watchers. So someone might be like, "Oh, this Last of Us looks good. It's got Pedro Pascal, and I'm going to watch it. I'm really enjoying it." And they just kill him in the second season, like episode 2 straight away. So it's like, because apparently on Rotten Tomatoes, it's gone down to like 50%.
Is it?
Yeah, this was like supposed to be one of HBO's like best TV shows, like up there, Game of Thrones, and for it to go down to 50,
this is why, man. This is why when you reinvent something, or you're like either a true story or game or whatever, the core fans, or not the core fans, what are they called? Is it core fans?
I guess the fans. The fans. Yeah.
What are those over fanatic? What would you call them? What's the name for them?
TV fanatic, game fanatics.
Like Star Wars, like there's a Star Wars. There's a name for them. But anyway, like the bee, but you also got a beehive. Like those are
like the fandom.
Ride or die fans. You know what I mean? It's like those are the people that will cause this decline in. You know what I mean? Like the rods, because they're passionate and they're like, nah, like this shouldn't be like this. I'm not watching it no more. Do you know what I mean? Whereas we, the casual watchers, we're loving it because we don't know what's going on.
And also they're saying like Bella Ramsey, like the one that plays Ellie, she's doing too much. Like, whereas the Ellie in the games is probably a little bit more. Like, like obviously the game progresses, the story progresses. She's a bit more confident and stuff. Like,
savvy,
they're saying like she's just been like that from the get go. Do you know what I mean? It's like there's no build up of a character, so who knows? But I'm still like I'm liking it anyway. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I'm liking it.
Part of me is glad I don't have that prior knowledge of the game in it, so I can just enjoy it for what it is.
And it's a weird one because I'm not researching.
No.
You know that sometimes you might watch something, you might Google what happened, like, oh my god, did this person die or nothing like that.
Exactly, yeah. After what happened to Joe, I'm not researching anything about it. Like until I've watched the actual episode itself.
Yeah.
And even then it's risky.
All right, well, Last of Us, like I said, there's loads of episodes left. That's every Monday on Sky Atlantic. I know a film came out in the cinema this week, an MCU film by the name of Thunderbolts.
Yes. Asterix.
You ain't watched it yet, Kel?
No, I ain't watched it.
Yeah, you used to watch it. Usher. All right. So, Merv, I know. Well, it wasn't even you. I know it was people like Richard. Richard was like, what's the point of this film? I have no interest in it. Blah 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 blah. Blah. All right, and I know it was getting a kind of bad reputation, and then eventually people kind of coming around to it. Whatever. What were your thoughts?
You know, overall, I liked it. You know, it was enjoyable. Like I know it's been kind of said that this film's been done before. We've got like a bunch of misfits, Guardians of the Galaxy, Suicide Squad. Now this one, so it's kind of expecting to be the kind of same thing. But I like. You know, it is. I think where we haven't had. I think the last MCU film was Deadpool, wasn't it? Deadpool with Wolverine, and even that film was kind of.
No.
Yeah, that's the last film.
Captain America the other day, bro.
I haven't seen that yet.
You haven't seen it yet?
I haven't seen
Still,
it. This is a
Bro,
violation.
they even made jokes about Captain America in this film.
When I was mentioning his name, I was sweating. I'm thinking, please don't do any spoilers. I was like they didn't in it. But
So when in this film when they said it, NJ looked at me and he went, "I said yes." Then did we watch it?
Yeah. It's true. Yeah, they did. Yeah, they did. So yeah, I guess for me, because I haven't seen Captain America yet, so I'm just going straight from the. But to be fair, I swear we had like average about 4 or 5 films over the year for MCU films, and they just said, "Look, let's just slow down and just make a bit more, meaningful stories." So no, I liked it. It was very weirdly paced, though, I would say. Like you had the beginning bit that lasted quite longer than I expected it to be.
With Yelena?
Yeah, like the bit where they just all met up.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that bit. And then obviously it felt like there was no middle part of the film really. Do you know what I mean? And it's like then they had the ending bit, that third act scene, and the film finished. But it was good. It had a theme, it had meaning to it, so I did like it.
Yeah, so it was, well, I say it's not short. It's 2 hours plus, whatever, 2 hours 6 minutes. But I think it had the right bit of everything. And I understand, you have the kind of medley films with all these different people in before, like the Suicide Squad and all that kind of stuff. But I actually, I thoroughly enjoyed it.
Yeah.
Like, I think it's a weird one because I think if you have part of the MCU canon, you've been watching all the MCU, you recognize a lot of these characters straight away.
Yeah.
So you already knew who Black Widow was.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you already knew who her dad was. Red. What's his name again?
Red Guardian.
Red Guardian. You already knew US Agent.
Yeah.
Yeah, all of them. We like. So for me, I was like, okay, cool. This is cool. Like we're getting straight into it. This is cool. Yeah, and that scene where they were all in the warehouse and they all just trying to take each other out. Like, I don't really know why they're there, but it all been set up, kind of thing. I enjoyed that.
Yeah.
Like he's got short, and then like it's funny because where my son hasn't watched some of the TV shows, he's asking me like, "Who's that? What's going on here? Like, who's that?" I'm like, he's like got Captain America, sure, but that's not Captain America. I'm like, yeah, no, but it was, but it isn't. You gotta watch it. Like them kind of things.
Yeah.
And he was like, I need to go back and watch some of the other stuff.
Yeah.
Like to kind of give me caught up to speed. But obviously you can watch it cold and you feel no, it doesn't take away from anything. You haven't got to watch TV shows. But obviously I guess watching TV show gives you a bit of extra. And then like seeing Bucky as like a senator or whatever he was.
Congressman, isn't it? Yeah, Congressman.
You're like, what are we doing here? But I enjoyed it because to be honest, what I originally thought it was going to be like the MCU version of the Suicide Squad. In a sense that I thought she was just going to bring them all together.
Yeah.
For them to work for her.
Valentina.
Yeah, I thought Valentina was bringing them all together to work for her. Like her name was in the other one in DC was the
Amanda Waller.
Yeah, I thought it was gonna be like that. But it clearly wasn't. It's like they all got together to go for her.
Yeah.
So it kind of had a little bit of a switcheroony kind of thing.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. But I think the person I think, and I know you're going to hate it, and I'm going to say it to you again, yeah? Bob, yeah? Or Robert Reynolds, as we kind of get to know him afterwards, yeah? When he is, what is my man's name?
Sentry,
yeah?
Yeah.
Sentry, I think, is one of the baddest characters MCU characters ever. Like ever.
Yeah.
Kel, I don't know if you want to watch this, I don't want to ruin it for you, yeah. But this guy is, bro,
Go true.
his levels of superheroism or whatever we would call it, bro, I'm gonna say it. He will rival Superman.
Well, technically, they do say he's Marvel's answer to Superman, the rival to Superman. But it's not only just that; he's Superman and more. Like he's just stupidly, he's got everything. Do you know what I mean?
Kel, there's this bit, yeah, and say if the spoilers, whatever, go and watch the film, yeah. But there's these bits when he gets into a dark place, yeah.
So who are you talking about?
So there's a guy called Robert Reynolds, and he becomes a superhero, whatever, yeah. But his like when he's dark, yeah, like he's got like loads of bad things in his history, his past over, yeah. Bro, he just looks at you and waves his finger, bro. And you come like a black piece of black smoke, like a shadow, bro. When he just started doing that, I said, this guy, bro, different type of levels, bro. Different type of levels. And, bro, when he did it to two people in a helicopter, I was like, doof, doof. I said, nah, I said, this guy is crazy.
Well, Merv, is he like a big character in the comics? Do you know?
The thing is, I've never really heard of him until now. You know, I had to do a little bit of research, but yeah, he's a very troubled character because he's basically got bipolar in it. So the film was heavily based on, had a lot of undertones of mental health in it, basically, from like basically more or less all the characters. So he's basically like got bipolar. So the character becomes Sentry, but also his dark side is called Void. So like they kind of coexist at the same time, basically. But no, I liked it, man. It was good. It was fun. Like obviously it was clearly like Yelena and Friends, like Florence Pugh's character, like she carried the film.
She would. Well, obviously towards the end they called themselves the New Avengers or whatever. Yeah, she would be the leader of the New Avengers.
Yeah,
she's the leader of the New Avengers.
It's funny because when they put that name in there and all the comments and all that stuff, not my Avengers. Like, that's how people probably carry on, isn't it? and the Avengers, isn't it? The Avengers, like.
And then when he was like Avengers with a Z, I said, nah, I said, you're going clear, bro. He said, nah, Captain America has trademarked the name. I said, yeah, you're funny, bro. You're funny. But it was fun. That's what I'm saying. Like, that's what I came out and, like, obviously, I don't know, for some strange reason, NJ's like you. Every film he watches, he's like, I give it 10 out of 10. That's the sickest film of the year. I'm like, yeah, you and Uncle Merv will have a fucking whale of a time, bro, yeah? But he goes, nah. Because he goes, I was a little bit worried when they was talking about, what's the new Avengers film coming up?
Doomsday.
Yeah, he goes, I was a little bit worried because I didn't see the regular characters that I knew. But now I watched this. It's going to be sick. It's going to be sick. I said, cool, man.
And so that's he's like, I liked it, because I wasn't expecting, even though like they can probably put cameos or they might do, I don't know, mid scene credits or post scene credits. But I'm not expecting any of the more popular characters that we see. Although I think, probably really and truly, Bucky was the only one. Really, was the most. Because there's been a lot of them in it. But like he didn't really carry the film. He kind of assisted in it rather than actually being the main one. But so I thought, actually, I liked it on its own merits because it was still entertaining.
Yeah.
And did you know that the guy that plays Sentry is Bill Pullman's son? The one that was in Independence Day. We'll fight for our independence. Like the president. I was looking at his face. I've seen your face somewhere before, and I just can't picture it. And then when I saw the credits, I see Pullman. I was like, immediately.
Pullman.
Yeah, they probably have the same face, bro.
I'm trying to think what else he's been in.
I don't think I've seen him in anything else. I don't know if I have.
He's been in quite a lot of films. I don't know if he's been he was in Top Gun Maverick as well.
See, that's the thing. You know, the ones you see here, you've probably seen him in quite a lot of things.
Yeah, but you wouldn't have
this is
you
probably
wouldn't
like his standout movie now, and this is probably what it's going to be named for.
Yeah, no, like I said, for me, I enjoyed it. I enjoyed the mid scene. I enjoyed the post credit scenes. Like, for me, I thought it was a good film.
Yeah, nice.
It's a good film. I thought it was a good re-entry back into the MCU.
Yeah.
And it was they played it safe, but it was a sound MCU film.
No, it was, and I think we needed that. And you know, it's this 36 film. You know, I was imagine that sadly, I've only watched 35. But I feel like I've been wrong. You know,
I've
never missed an MCU film ever. Like,
maybe because it hasn't come out on Disney Plus yet, but yeah, I don't know when it comes out on Disney Plus, but you've got to watch it.
Oh, it's out on streaming now, isn't it? So I want to try and watch it. Yeah, I was going to try and watch it.
You can watch it, man. It's not all that, bro.
No, but you got to watch it because you watch the film.
Puzzle can't be completed without me watching it, so I have to watch it.
Like, I haven't watched, what do you call it? I'm like, the only TV show I haven't watched because you lot told me not to watch it was Echo.
Echo.
The Echo?
Yeah, Echo. Yeah.
Yeah, it's the only one because you man rinsed it, so I started watching it.
I don't think I finished it.
Such a waste. Such a waste. That show and Secret Invasion. Oh.
Secret Invasion, I hate that as well. I hate Secret Invasions.
Bro, you know what I was reminded of yesterday, and that Gia character, bro. I hope they never mention her again.
Yeah.
Which character?
Gia, you know, Emilia Clarke's character, the one that just got all their powers and she had that whole farm. What were they thinking? Seriously?
Yeah. Nah, they just wanted to give Samuel L. Jackson a bit of TV time. Yeah, but no, definitely, I think it feels good. I think it gears up, obviously, towards, it lets you know a little bit more about Fantastic Four. Obviously, that's coming out.
So the end credits, so some things on the end credits, yeah?
Yeah, they start talking about things in space. It's funny because it's just, they're classed in the Avengers, but they're not respected. And it's like, so why do we know about this? I don't know. Like, it's one of those ones.
Yeah.
But so you talk about Fantastic, but I wasn't sure because obviously Fantastic Four is set in the 60s. Yeah. So obviously this must be the modern day Fantastic Four that they're talking about. They see the ship.
Considering that they're going to be in Doomsday, the Fantastic Four characters, and they kind of rip through. I think it's another kind of multiverse thing going on because that's their explanation really. They're just traveling through time.
It's a weird one because we got into the cinema, like you said, Kel. It starts at 2:00. We know we ain't getting in until 2:20. Yeah. So we get in, but the lights are dark. I'm like, shit, we missed the beginning again. Like, I'm okay if I missed the beginning of a film. I'm thinking the kids, I feel a little bit like I cheated them a little bit. Yeah. But it's dark. I was like, quick, get in your seat. Like, I went to book on cinema on the app. It was full. When I sat down, there's bare empty seats. And we're like second row from the front, so I'm pissed because I hate sitting in the front. So then we watched it, I'm like, and then it wasn't. And then I realized, so the trailers that I refused to watch, I ended up watching. So I watched the Superman trailer and I watched the Fantastic Four trailer because they were on in it.
Yeah.
But like, I was like half watching it, trying to close my eyes at the same time. I don't want to watch it. But then I felt like an idiot because they're going to ask me, why are you covering your ears and holding your eyes and that shit? So the trailers looked okay, but I didn't pass judgment because I didn't watch them properly. I saw a little bit of the Superman, Lois, them holding hands, lips in, them kind of things. So I was like, okay, cool. But what else have we got on? I know you started. I know Andor started. I'm not up to date with Andor yet. I'm not gonna lie to you. It's 3 episodes each week that they were trying to release. I can't catch up. Andor's all right. It's doing good, man. It's getting better. Like, this is a bit, again, just like last season, bit of a slow burn at the beginning, and it just escalates. But I wouldn't say Andor's much for
extreme action. It's about political intrigue.
Yeah.
Just to take down the plans for the Death Star, basically, isn't it? Like, but again, it's so weird, man. I do like it, but it's I always struggle with all these new Star Wars programs because it's like if I can't picture Darth Vader literally standing next to somebody in Andor, it doesn't feel like Star Wars to me. Do you know what I mean? Like, not that. To be fair, Darth Vader has no business just mingling with the lower tier people. In it, he's just high up in there. Like, he won't get to kind of because this is essentially about the Empire. The Empire's like frontline workers versus the rebels, basically, isn't it? So you're not really going to see all the higher ups. Like, we might see some higher ups, but not as high as Vader, basically, isn't it? Because obviously, I don't know if you saw Rogue One, but he did appear in Rogue One at the end, where it starts off for episode 4. It's just weird, isn't it? Because it just dawned on me there's so many humans in it that I thought to myself, I've never actually considered peak characters in Star Wars as being humans, you know. Do you know what I mean? Like, I just think, well, like, where did they come from? And like, because it's like they either just feel like they're in like the UK or America. Like that's how it feels like. And just the future, basically. But there's nothing different about their behavior. They're just talking like they just live down the road or something.
Yeah.
So I think it's like when you're doing things for modern day TV and audiences, you have to kind of it's inevitable, isn't it? So I suppose once upon a time in the 80s when they're doing Star Wars, that's how they spoke in the 80s anyway, or 70s, you know what I mean?
All right, cool. Kel, has there been any other shows that you've watched, you need to watch? Or?
Yeah, you know, I started watching this Argentinian show, you know. Eleventrue. It's on Netflix.
Okay.
That's a good start.
But it's about like so far it's about like the weather is switching and it starts to snow, but the snow is deadly snow, and once the snow hits you, you die. Mm-hmm. But there's something else deeper going on where there's some supernatural / alien thing going on as well at the same time. So I haven't finished it yet. I think I'm on episode 3, I think. But it was really good, man. Really, really good. I'll find the name and see if I can.
The Eternal?
It might be the Eternal. Yeah, it might be that. Yeah, Eternals, yeah.
I preferred your pronunciation of it. Maybe you was reading the Argentinian version.
Yeah, that's what it was. But yeah, no, I think more of a Merv Marlon show. Nate, I don't know.
Cool, bro.
Yeah.
It's science fiction. Once it gets too science fiction-y, it kind of
And thanks for the recommendation of the Bondsman, Kel. Like I've got 2 episodes left. But 2 episodes left. But I'm loving it.
Yeah.
Man. I'm loving it.
Yeah, and I thought you would. I thought you'd like it. Yeah.
Do you know what it reminds me of? It just reminds me of Supernatural, you know.
Yeah, the early days, isn't it? The early
again, that should be another crossover, bro. Another crossover easily.
That's what I'm saying. No,
Kevin Bacon.
Yeah, Kevin Bacon. Yeah.
Bacon. I started trying to go British TV, like every so often. There's a program that came on Channel 5 maybe last month called The Feud.
Oh yeah.
With Jill Halfpenny, who used to be in EastEnders and that.
Yeah.
Well, right. It's like she lives on this street, her and her husband, whatever, and they want to do an extension on their house. And like she feels like the neighbors ain't going to be up for it, or whatever. But like it's just like based on their one little street. But there's like bare stuff that goes on. Like it grips you slightly. Like it probably does. Like
the
feud. Like bears, deaths. Like it's mad. Like it was good. It was good.
I think
Larry Lamb as well, isn't it? Larry Lamb in it as well.
Yeah. Is it Larry Lamb in it? Yes, he is. He's the dad.
Yeah.
He's the dad. So yeah, if you get a chance, Channel 5, maybe 5 episodes, 5 or 6 episodes, I think it was.
Yeah, more than likely the Channel 5.
Yeah, 6 episodes. 6
Yeah.
episodes. The feud.
Yeah.
So yeah. I was also recommended. Oh my god, Dying for Sex on Disney's. So I'm starting to watch that.
Okay.
When I've watched more than 3 episodes, well, I'm on the 3rd episode. I think I just finished the 3rd episode now. But I will let you know how that is next week. But yeah, there's a few little shows I'm just trying to like get onto. You know, like ones that might be out of the norm for us. Just trying to see what else is out there.
Yeah.
Because at the moment there isn't anyone that like we always watch every week apart from Mobland and The Last of Us. So just trying to kind of see what else is out there.
Yeah.
Do you know what? I don't know if I mentioned in the group though, the studio on Apple TV.
You have, and it keeps. I've seen it getting good reviews.
Yes, it's so funny, man. It's just, obviously it's just like a satire on literally how the industry works, isn't it? Like, but it's got Seth Rogen as a studio owner, and each week is like a different famous person, like pitching their film in it, basically. Like, so you got Ron Howard in one, you got Anthony Mackie in one of them, Martin Scorsese. Like, you just got different actors and stuff, and they're just playing themselves. But it's just like it almost feels like they're improvising, innit? When they're doing it. It's hilarious, man. Like even like last week, as I said, even last week's episode was one that you could just literally watch on its own, like without having necessarily the context. But it was so funny because it had Ice Cube in it as well. So
You sold me, bro. You sold me. You said my hero's in it. I'm gonna go watch it, bro. When I finish watching this, I will go and have a watch of that.
Yeah, it's hilarious.
It's just so joyous. It's so hard to try and get through as many things as you want to in the week, man.
Yeah, unfortunately, it's not long. It's like probably average 30 minutes per episode.
Okay. Yeah, but I think now there's a few episodes out. I think I could probably just kind of
easy binge, man.
Easy binge it out, man. All right, well, boys, that has been episode 280 something.
4.
Thank you.
Yeah.
The Fully Geek Pod. Don't know the rest are this week, but it is what it is. We make sure we come to you.
You got 3 of the best. That's all that counts, man.
Yes, we do.
Always, get me. If you are watching this on Thursday, hopefully Arsenal got through. If you're watching this on Wednesday, please pray for us this evening. If you are a Spurs fan or a Manchester United fan and you just want to laugh, up middle finger, I show them. People, we out. Peace.
Wait. Oh,
no, go. I haven't pressed it.
Oh, shout out Rich and shout out
Rich album's nice.
Young Tef, big albums. Peace.
Oh, Young Tef came out with album as well?
Yeah.
Okay, I haven't listened to Young Tef's album.
Yeah.
But Rich's I've listened to. I will listen to. Yeah. Right, but next time I'll do it right at the end though, man.
It Ruin the outro.
It. Outro. All right, you man. Peace.
Man.